I will hang up and listen. Caitlin Clark fan slams race baiting. Issue on Paige Bueckers' NCAA championship viewership drop. Caitlin Clark critics, who are also race baiters, need to explain why Paige Bueckers' appearance at the NCAA Finals garnered viewers 10 million, less than what Clark got during her college days. At least, this is what one sports journalist and known Clark fan thinks. In his post on X, sports journalist and popular Caitlin Clark fan Dave Portnoy got real about critics who attributed Caitlin Clark's popularity and impact to simply her being white. As Portnoy pointed out, UConn Huskies star player Paige Buckers, considered to be the biggest star this season, is also white, but failed to replicate the same Caitlin Clark effect. Caitlin Clark's time in college basketball set a high bar for viewership, with her final NCAA championship game in 2024 drawing an average of 18.9 million viewers and peaking at 24 million, making it the most-watched women's basketball game in history. In contrast, the 2025 NCAA championship game featuring Paige Bueckers and UConn against South Carolina averaged 8.5 million viewers, peaking at 9.8 million. While this was still an impressive figure and marked the third most-watched women's basketball title game on record, it represented a significant drop of over 10 million viewers compared to Clark's final game. Analyst echoes opinion on Caitlin Clark race bait. Portnoy was not alone in his take on the topic of Caitlin Clark being popular only due to her race. Analyst and critic Jason Whitlock also shares the same sentiment, and he got deeper into it during a recent episode of his program, Fearless. And she's allegedly the best player in women's college basketball. She's in the championship game, and she's going to be the #1 pick in the WNBA draft, Whitlock said, talking about UConn star Paige Bueckers, who he also highlighted happens to be white, like Clark. Nobody wanted to see that, and so, let's quit saying that Caitlin Clark's popularity is based on her skin color. Yes, it plays a role, but primarily it's her likability. It's the fact that people don't think she's trying to rub her sexuality in people's faces, he added. They don't think she's angry and feels entitled, and they love the way she shoots the basketball and the style of play she plays with. Caitlin Clark is set to return to court action under the Indiana Fever for the 2025 season of the WNBA. For more basketball content, click on Hardwood Heroics. Sable Reyes can be reached through sablerise22@gmail.com. Other websites under the Sports Heroics umbrella are Gridiron Heroics and Wisconsin Heroics. Sable has been working as a field reporter for People's Television Network, PTV, mainly about the Philippine Basketball Association since 2016, and has been elevated to executive producer for sports in 2022. Aside from being on top of the Philippine sports scene, she is also a running enthusiast. You can also follow her on X at SableReyes2 and Instagram at @SableReyes.